안녕하세요. Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamra and I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews, two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music, and we're reacting to TXT's newest release, Stick With You.
Yes, very excited. I am a very big TXT fan. I'm Moa. I love all of their stuff, and their new album that just came out is so good if you haven't had a chance.
Well, and this is called Seventh, isn't it?
It's like seventh year, and it's like something about like thorns and all, like it's a really long title.
Okay, but their cover art for this album is beautiful. It's so pretty. So pretty.
And it has like
the thorns and like it looks like it's a T.
So great album. As far as I know, this is the first song off the album though.
Okay.
That's been released.
And so what I read, it says that beneath the surface of a love song, Stick With You is a gritty promise to keep going. It's born of that specific anxiety of standing at a crossroads where TXT wonders what's coming next after 7 years together in their industry. And there is something in K-pop called like the seventh year.
Yeah. We were just talking about how we feel like, particularly fourth generation, not many of them have survived that curse in like
change.
Yeah, like so they might lose members, or like there are big issues with their label or something. And thankfully, TXT has managed to stay together, stay on the same label. There was a brief hiatus for Subin, who is their leader, for just a handful of months. And it was sort of like a health issue, like he was exhausted. And it was right before I went to see them on tour. And I was like, oh, because Subin's my bias in the group, which is hard because it's a really talented group.
It is
so it's
really
hard to have a bias,
group.
but mine is Subin. And I was like, oh, I just hope he's going to be there. And he was. So it was a very short-lived hiatus, and that's great. That is really
But
great.
I think that's fair. Like when you were so like go.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens for us as moms. Is sometimes we're so go that when we do crash, we crash hard.
Right, and I mean, as the leader, you feel that obligation to be there
like,
for everyone else and take on their emotions and help them through all their problems. Yes. And Subin is a quiet leader, but he is one that, like, I just saw this wonderful interview with him and Youngjun, and they are the two eldest members of the group, and Subin's the leader, but Youngjun is the eldest, and so it was all about how they lead, and like they lead together, but they're like the mom and dad. And it's really cute. Like that works for them. But then the hardest time I feel like for Subin was when he and Yeonjun weren't like coalescing really well. And Yeonjun was just trying to like bear everything himself so that he didn't have to add or put anything on the group. And Subin was like, just like talk to me. That's what I'm here for. And sometimes when you're struggling, even if you think you're handling it, if you're not communicating that with the people who mean the most to you, they still wear it.
They still see it.
Well, they see it and then they wear it, and it drags them down. And so I wonder, timing wise, Moa, let me know. I feel like that was around the time, because Yoonjun said it was like after the release of his solo album where he really was feeling that. And it was like 6 months of Subin just feeling like he wouldn't talk to him, and they were having to like put their arms around each other for photo shoots, and it was like so awkward and things. And I was like, oh my gosh. So they just had this interview recently to kind of like clear the air, because they don't usually do things together as a unit, the two of them, like for interviews and stuff. But everyone loves their chemistry, because Yeonjun is like scary on the outside, but inside is a real softie. And Subin looks really soft on the outside, but he's very like tough on the inside. And so they're the perfect sort of complement.
So like very similar ATs. Like
very similar to ATs, yeah. And so I really like that a lot about them.
But we've said before, that dynamic works well, especially for our male groups, where you do have like the dad and the mom, and that balance within the group that just kind of makes it connect.
I think that's crucial. So bravo to TXT.
Bravo.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump right into the MV. Now, they are storytellers.
They are storytellers.
So I expect this MV to be the same as every MV we've seen with them, where you're like, what just happened? Like,
but it's interesting that I have not seen the music video. I've heard the song, but I haven't seen the music video. And so again, it's interesting that as storytellers, they're including like the 7 year and how it's going to tie into the whole album altogether. And how does this song convey like the 7th year curse and what they're hoping to get through, and what challenges they may have faced previously, as well as what's next to come.
Okay. Having heard the song, I can see what you're saying. So very excited to see how they visually represent it. So, all right, here we go.
Here we go. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's my bias.
I know.
Isn't he handsome?
But that is just the way that you have the lashes and the hair just kind of colliding is beautiful.
The only thing that I would say from a photography standpoint is that they're focused on the hair on his head and not his eyelashes. From a photography standpoint, you'd want to focus on those eyelashes.
On the eyelashes?
Yeah, that way that comes in crystal clear. But this is a still image from a video, and so I'm guessing that it's just a moment at a time versus if you're taking a still image, you're going to be able to like focus where you want to focus, like right on those eyelashes. But just so you know, if you're taking a photograph like this, put your focus on the lashes.
But it's beautiful.
It is still beautiful. And I love that you've got the negative space on the side, and that is one of my favorite photography tricks is
and
to
the
leave
light
that space
coming in kind of on the nose. Like it's just beautiful.
And then his hair is dark, his eyes are dark. Like the only thing that isn't dark is like the skin.
The skin.
Love it. Anyway, okay, into the song.
Here we go.
Here we go. So that's Subin. Oh.
Oh, that's an actress. She whispered something. But she left. Oh, he's going after her.
Is she on the subway? Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
That was the same scene. Oh.
They're all going to end up at the subway together.
Ooh, look at that look. So can she see them? I mean, she clearly said something to Subin.
Like you always have. Ooh.
Is this a dream? And he like, so they're all living the same moment. Ooh, I like that look on his
Someone else is going to show up.
I like his hair color in this.
Oh.
Okay, so she sees him. Aww. This is not in the song. K-drama.
He's imagining it.
He's the main dancer, so that's really sweet. They don't have official
Oh,
titles,
it
but-
switched.
That's Subin. Oh my gosh, love him. Oh, so we're going in order of how we saw them. Oh no, now we're back to Yunjin. Are they all representing the same person or no? Okay, she's back.
I told you someone else is going to show up.
Oh, like the cloth.
Oh.
Are they beating him up?
Oh, she's like looking back at him.
Now he's with her.
Drama, y'all.
Now we're in a club. But he's watching her.
He's watching her. Oh, they are beating him up.
Are we in a Groundhog Day type thing? Yeah.
Is he beating himself up? Is he got a splinter? Oh!
Wait. There are 7 candles on there, I think. There's
the cover. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Oh, it's not over with yet. Don't drive off a cliff.
I'm so confused.
He heard the bird. Remember, it began with him seeing a bird fly away.
I thought the bird flew in the window.
It flew, like, it was in the window and it flew out.
Oh, okay. So did the bird come back?
It sounded like it was from a distance, so maybe he just heard. Was
Is she
the
representing
bird?
the bird? Because she was in
representing
white
her?
for most of it, and the bird was white.
Well, it looked like a pigeon, like a gray and white kind of thing going on. I don't know. And then were they the same person? So like, were they representing the same kind of like storyline, and it was like a Groundhog Day kind of thing, where it was like the opportunity, like you did something, you did it wrong, so you're trying to redo it, but you can't really ever undo
Fix
or
it.
redo something.
Redo
like
something.
maybe because it's like stick with you, like that makes it seem like through good and bad we're gonna stick with you, which also works for kind of like
That's
TXT.
true.
That idea of like we're gonna stick together. I mean, this didn't seem like it was part of their lore, so their whole like universe like is about like the 5 guys who were together and then were separated and then come back together. And this didn't feel like that was part of it. I could be mistaken.
It almost felt like they were like together and then like merging, like they were seeing the same story and living the same tale, and I don't know. And then yet little parts were different of each one, and
well, it's like we were seeing the next part of the story, like
but with a different artist,
member,
and
yeah.
different member.
Like, well, and then in the end, it was like Subin looking at himself, then watching himself. Like it was like there were 3 Subins in one room essentially, because it was the 2 over here, and then they turned, and then it was like he was the one blowing up the cake, which had 7 candles on it. I think I won't swear to that, but I was trying to count them.
No,
real
it
quick.
looked like 7.
Like 7,
which would match the theme of the album and the.
I don't know.
So we're celebrating 7. It seems like. How we're celebrating 7, I don't know. TXT is one of those where there's so many questions after watching the music videos
that was crazy.
Sometimes they go in a story and they tell a line and you get the full picture, and then sometimes you just don't.
It just kind of keeps you guessing.
It just keeps you guessing.
But
I love the song. Like the song
yes.
is so pretty. Like the vocals that they have on the song are just beautiful.
Well, in a lot of comebacks recently, and I'm not gonna point any particular group out, but we've seen this in a couple of recent comebacks where the groups feel like they've gone in a completely different direction, that they don't necessarily feel like what the groups have done before. I could see that. I'm not saying it's negative or positive. I will say that this still feels like
totally
TXT.
Still feels like TXT.
Like it's like you hear it and it's a TXT song. There's a lot of emotion.
Definitely
there are amazing
tell TXT.
vocals. Like it wasn't a disappointment.
Well, I feel like even the music video reads TXT.
Very much.
Like I said, TXT is one of those groups where you can watch the music video and you're like, what?
Also, I feel like TXT videos, like there could be this superficial story. And then there's like
the underlying story. And yes, agreed.
So good. And I liked it that nobody was singing the song. Like, so they were all one. Like we didn't, and if you're not familiar with their vocals, you don't know which member was singing
who's
what.
singing. Oh,
so
that's
true.
It
lent itself to that, like, we all.
Because
like,
you don't
universal.
see anyone actually singing
they're
the song.
not singing. And they show members over top of the vocals that aren't necessarily the ones singing.
Well, and they show multiple members at multiple times, and it's like, what is happening?
Yeah, so I think it was trying to give it that feel that it was coming from all of them, and that they all were going to all stick with you. And it could also be for MOA, like MOA is sticking with them.
Well, that's what I was thinking
enlistment coming up.
They do have military enlistment
not too long from now. So I like that idea a lot of it just kind of having multiple meanings, but.
Okay, so TXT did a reaction to them, I guess, kind of watching the music video for the first time.
Yes.
That might give us some answers to the questions we have.
Good point, yes.
Regarding just the music video. So we're going to take a look at that and just kind of see, does that answer any of our questions, or what did they think about the particular music video?
I like it. So, all right, we will add that onto here. So let's take a look.
저희가 이제 컴백 날이 왔잖아요. 그렇죠.
맞아요.
또
6시간 정도 남았죠.
네, 돌아왔습니다. 뮤비 리액션 하러도 이렇게 왔습니다.
네, 저희 컷 편집본은 이미 봤었는데
맞아요.
완전 완성된 거는 저희도 이제 처음 봅니다.
네, CG랑 이런 거 입혀져서는 완성된 거는
최종이고.
네.
Oh, okay.
최종본이죠. 한번 봐볼까요?
네.
네.
이야, 처음부터
수빈이 형이 자고 있는데요.
It's Wesley.
수빈이
She's
형이
sleeping.
일어나셨지요.
This better not be the thumbnail.
I think it's a beautiful thumbnail, by the way.
뭐라고 하셨어요 그때?
모르겠어요. 저때
진짜 자고 있었나요?
Were you actually sleeping?
립만 하셨어요. 아무 소리 안 났어요.
근데 진짜 얘기하는 거.
저희 노래 아니까.
그럼 끄는 거.
That was such a young moment. That's that's hilarious.
어쩜 이러지? 잠시만요. 자, 처음부터.
또 수빈이 형 봐야 되잖아요.
We need to see Stupid again. I agree. No, don't skip Stephen's part.
몇 분이에요?
4분 30초.
생각보다 왜 이렇게 길지?
왜 이렇게 길어?
아 중간에 들어가.
I feel like their MVs are like films.
아, 좋네요.
비둘기 날아가고.
Okay, so it is a pigeon.
하나씩 복성이죠 사실.
It's all
That's all
foreshadowing.
foreshadowing. Okay.
Yeah, she flies away.
자존감은 피하고.
낮이 됐네. 원래 우리 찔 때는 그냥 남 같은 세트로.
시간 차순이라.
진짜 놓쳐. 아이고 어떡해. 어떡해.
놓치니까 불안해. 그럼 잠들어. 나로 환생.
너에게 맡긴
비둘기.
I'll leave it
자
to you.
자전거. 나 피해.
Oh, okay. So they are learning because I didn't realize that Subin hits the bike.
이번에
And Taehyung does not.
쏙 탑니다.
성공했습니다 이거는.
실패한 걸 태연이는
And this time you got
He did
it.
what I couldn't. Okay.
말 보여주고.
Okay, we totally missed that.
Why don't you go
watching it.
talk to her instead of steering?
Because I'm an introvert.
했는데 인파 때문에 나왔고
너에게 맡긴
안돼 안돼
안 돼.
내가 실패했어. 다시. 안돼. 내가 너희한테 맡길게.
이거 웃긴 내용이 아닌데
It wasn't supposed to be this funny.
두개를
자, 너희가 잘해봐.
As I say, it's not really a funny video, but I've already learned that they're doing what the previous person couldn't. So
같은 인물인 거죠.
They're all
the
actually.
same
We did
person.
mention that.
Yeah.
Okay.
내면의 불안함을 표현하려고 이렇게 했는데.
anxiety.
Oh, okay.
앞에.
전종서 배우님이 직접 그냥 영화 같은데.
That's the actress.
진짜 드라마.
But again, all of their music videos feel like you're kind of watching a drama.
Yeah, we said feels like watching drama.
저희 지금 미디어 쇼케이스
그죠.
쇼케이스 저가 되게 비슷하게 생겼어요.
아,
저랑
아.
이거네.
만났다.
거의 티저에 나온 거죠.
Such a maknae in that moment.
아 여기 이게
우리
들어가고
모아들 질투를 많이 하더라고요.
살려주더라고요.
He confirmed them right away.
노래가 들어.
아, 여기서 춤을 추는 거였구나.
노래는 처음 들어.
근데 왜 빛 안 맞는 곳에 잘 있다?
Why did you? I wondered that myself actually.
춤추는 게 얼마나
Dancing in the
좋아.
rain is
노래 춤-
romantic. Aw, it is.
이때 진짜 추워 보이던데.
아, 이때 물이 좀 차가웠어.
아니 근데 눈에 물이 들어가서 막 렌즈가 빠지려고.
Oh wow.
맞아.
Oh.
눈이 너무 아팠어요.
다들 스윗한 눈빛이네요.
그러게요.
어떡해.
그거 꿈?
See, that's what I thought. Was it a
행복한
dream?
꿈이었어.
야 아니 근데 컷도 좀 바뀐 거 같은데?
조금씩
맞아.
바뀌었어.
좀 바뀌었네.
있어. 그래도 아직 있어.
너도 춤추냐?
아니요, 저 어깨방 나왔는데요.
Shoulder checked.
And he gets blocked. Almost like on the subway, he got blocked.
그러니까 조금
Yeah, but that was a different member.
It was a different member, but like they
Gotcha.
portraying like the
Okay.
same person.
야 휴닝을 저렇게 밀 정도면은 190에 거부였나요?
That's
근데
That's
좀
true.
살벌하게 했어요.
휴닝이 골렸어.
okay. So they are saying it was himself pushing
아니,
himself.
분위기 있다.
Okay. Is that kind of the inner anxiety?
Yeah, fighting back
진짜 못
maybe.
때리셨네.
It's a bad punch.
Oh, that's that moment. Oh, it's a
Oh, it's a thorn.
Okay,
Okay, that.
that actually went in. I hope he's lying.
허겁. 다들 이쁘게 찍네. 나는 허거덩스하는 표정 지어달라고 그랬는데 저 수빈이 형처럼.
아니, 나도 그래. 그러긴 했어.
They were
나도
told to
그러긴
look like
했는데.
Subin.
다른 코스.
나였어? 이 표정 지어달라고 하셨는데. 알고 보니 불안해. 시작과
Okay. The beginning and the source of the anxiety.
수영이 원인이네.
So Subin is the culprit.
멋있네.
Wow.
뭐야?
되게
마지막 거.
이건 처음 보는데.
잘 재생된 거 아니야?
Did you replay? I was thinking the same thing.
Did it go back to start?
맞아요.
아웃로가 있어.
어? 몰라.
근데 이거 왜 시작과 끝이 수빈이 형이야?
Because he's a leader.
수빈 상관.
Fucking Aww.
But if it is about their seventh year, that would make sense.
원래 처음이랑 마지막 장면을 저의
맞아.
장면으로 쓴다고.
아 근데 너무
smart.
좋은데? 간만에 이런
스토리텔링이 제대로 해야 돼.
The storytelling is
좋은데?
excellent.
네.
저도
연기가 들어간.
그 노래에 뭔가 몰입하게 되는 느낌.
네. 뭐라고
진짜.
해야지? 아이돌 뮤비 같다기보다 좀 다른 느낌의 뮤비 같아요.
무슨 얘기지?
진짜 그냥 배우들이 할 것 같으니까.
멤버들이
I agree.
연기가 자연스러워졌어요.
좋지.
하도 많이 시켜서.
왜냐면 뮤비 형이
Because we've done it so many times now.
I like how they call it MV acting because that's probably different
I mean,
than like
that's
K-drama.
최애 장면은 어떻게 돼요?
저는 최애 장면 저는 다 같이 그 깨꼬닥하는 장면들이 사실 저는
그거 해봐
아니 근데 저는 그게 사실 저희가 그거를 어떤 장치로 쓴
To
거잖아요.
transition.
그 불안에 빠지면은 잠에 든다로.
Okay.
그게
Okay.
잘 이어진 것 같고 그리고 잠드는 게 다 너무 귀여워갖고 잠드는 거 재밌는데요.
저는 비혼 때 멤버들 춤추는
I like that.
게 제일
Bumgyu is such a romantic.
Bumgyu is a romantic.
되게 로맨틱한 걸 막 틀어주셔.
맞아요.
왜냐면 저는 기억나는 게 그때 크리스티 미셸 러비슈라는
맞아,
곡을
맞아.
틀었는데 제가 그 노래 진짜 좋아해요.
Aww.
엄청 몰입이 잘 됐어요.
전 연실이 형 벌써 쓰다듬는 거.
Aww.
I mean, that was a really like adorable
난저
moment.
그날 몇 대 정도 때렸나요?
많이 때렸어. 근데 그때 진짜 많이 맞고 진짜 많이 때렸는데 맞는 거에 한 90% 듣고 10%
맞는 연기 전문이네요.
You specialize in getting hit. Aww.
이제 뭐 이번에 또 저희 하루에 하루만 너로 컴백을 하게 되는데 뮤비 굉장히 예쁘게 나왔으니까 많은 사랑 부탁드리고 저희 이번 활동도 많은 응원 부탁드리겠습니다.
기대 많이 해주세요.
기대 많이 해주세요. 파이팅!
파이팅!
안녕.
안녕.
Did they introduce themselves when that started?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think they did. Hyunjin looks great in that. I love that shirt he was wearing.
Yes.
So, okay. Well, I feel
That
like that helped
answered
a
a
little
lot
bit.
of
Yeah.
questions, like,
Yeah.
and just kind of definitely put together more of the story. I didn't get anxiety, but after
Yeah,
having
it
them
makes sense
mention
now.
anxiety, it makes sense, especially knowing like Stick With You and where they're headed and talking about 7 years
And the 7-year like
the
curse,
7-year like
yeah.
curse and then the military enlistment and things. Like
Yeah.
I could see that now.
Also, if you're familiar with TXT, I feel like they are somewhat defined by their anxiety
Ooh,
in that
yes.
like they're the junior group for BTS. Now, obviously, there's Cordis as well, but they were the group
They were
with
the
BTS.
group with
And
BTS.
so, while a lot of people felt that that gave them an advantage, it also put them at a huge disadvantage because they were really instantly, automatically just compared to BTS. And so
Well,
it's
and
like,
yeah, would they live up to the hype and would they like
and,
withstand?
did you
and
only get
did
here
you-
because of like nepotism and all the things? And sometimes they were overlooked for their abilities because of that, and they like were coming out during like the COVID era where things were like closing down, and that like they just didn't get to kind of like get going the way they wanted to get
Well,
going.
and I could see that coming with BTS being such a huge name and growing into such a huge name,
being the
like
group that they are,
being
yeah.
the group that they are. Do you promote like BTS, which is well known and is now getting global accolades, or do you get to focus more on TXT, which isn't well known and might not be getting more accolades? As a label, I
At
feel
the
like
time.
you would put your energy into BTS because of their strengths and their global appeal, whereas you might not put so much effort and things into TXT. And so it makes me wonder if there's like things that TXT could have done to like strengthen their name more, come across more to just wider audiences that maybe they didn't get to do because BTS was already doing it.
I think ultimately, from my experience with them, I feel like they ended up like just relying on their abilities to just prove that yes, they were BTS's junior group, and yes, they had a lot of similarities to BTS, but they're also quite different.
I feel like they're very different than
are-
BTS, though.
First of all, they have no rappers. Not that they can't rap, but they don't have any official rappers. That is one thing about TXT is that they don't have any official positions other than leader. So Subin is the leader, and like that's it. Now, unofficially, everyone would say Yeonjun is like the main dancer. Obviously, Maknae, that's going to be something that's official.
That's official,
I mean, that's
whether-
Hyun and Kai. But they are all just kind of, there's no like main vocalist, there's no technically main dancer, there's no main rapper, whatever. And so I think that makes it kind of different from them, because it does lend itself to being like, we're all on this together. And so I think they've done an amazing job. I love their chemistry. I will never not tell the story about them talking about showering together, and how one of the members, I don't know if it's Subin or Yeonjun, one of them says, stop telling people that story, you know? Like one of them is like, please stop telling that story. Stop. But I love it because like, it's no different than being in the military and like having to like, or sororities or fraternities where you're like, you've got to get somewhere fast and you need to shower, and like, you can make it weird.
Are you coming from class and you've got like a meeting in 20 minutes and you're like, what do you do? Like, you just
these are like families. Like these things happen. Like they don't happen on the regular necessarily, and they don't often get talked about. But like these things happen. So, but I feel like it really speaks to like how close they are as a group and what they've been through. And so I love that about them. I absolutely love them. And on their last album, they had their solo songs, which I loved.
We reacted to one of.
I felt like we did a.
Did we do
we
a couple?
talked about doing all of them.
We did talk about doing all of them.
We didn't have a lot of people like asking us about them, so they didn't get out on our list, even though we really wanted to do them all.
That's true.
So we've talked about doing them. So let us know if you are fans of TXT and you would love for us to do more reactions to TXT. Let us know. Like and subscribe it down below and give us some direction. I'm not at this point. I don't remember which one we reacted to. Maybe Bomgyu's, because that was my favorite of the solos. We may have done Bomgyu's.
We may have done Bomgyu's.
We did Yeonjun's. We did Yeonjun's. Because that was the one that was getting a lot of attention, and it's great. It's Ghost Girl.
Ghost Girl.
Really, really, really good.
Ghost Girl.
Bomgyu is my favorite. Take My Half. Oh, that's a great song.
But they're so
but
good.
Subin, Sunday Driver, like, oh my gosh, they're also really, really good. So
I feel like we did Sunday Driver though.
Did we? We may have, because Subin is my bias.
With the plant in the car?
Yes.
Okay.
We did we?
I feel like
he's driving.
He's
and
driving with the plant.
Like, buckled in, I think.
I feel like we did that one
Maybe
too.
we did. Okay, we didn't.
But
like,
I don't
look at
think
this
we did
beforehand,
all
so I
of
don't
them.
remember.
So
we definitely did not do all of them, because I remember us saying like, "Hey, if you guys want us to do more, let us know."
But I think Sunday Driver was just such a cute,
so
stinking adorable that we were just like, we have to.
Yeah, and Ghost Girl was like, it
Haunting.
had a vibe. Like, it was very haunting. Yeah,
Beautiful though, absolutely beautiful.
and Bomgyu's could be in a K-drama.
I don't know if we've done Bomgyu's though.
We need to do Bomgyu's Take My Half, because
So if you want to see it,
gorgeous.
let us know, because that is definitely, they're so good.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you like them, let us know.
And if you like drama, make sure you check out Hallyu Reviews, where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip. Until next time, y'all. Annyeong.